So today I'm going to be reviewing and doing an all-day wear test on the brand new Revlon Illuminance Serum Tint. Now this just recently launched, and you know I'm a big fan of the Illuminance foundation, so I couldn't wait to put this to the test and see if it works for our mature skin. So in case you're interested, then keep on watching. Hey guys, it's Kat and welcome to my channel. I am so excited. We're finally back to drugstore and with a new drugstore serum tint. You know I love skin tints, tinted moisturizers, and serum tints, and when Revlon announced they were releasing a new one, I could not wait to share it with you. I ordered this off of Amazon last month and it finally arrived. But yeah, so hopefully this will be released soon into the drugstores. But yeah, I wanted to see if it would work for our mature skin because it has so many skin-loving ingredients like ginger root, vitamin C for brightening, and vitamin E. And when I was trying to figure out what does ginger root do for the complexion, ginger in itself is very good for the body, but I didn't know it was good for the skin. In fact, some of the benefits of ginger root for the complexion, it has anti-aging benefits, it has antioxidants, it flushes out toxins, evens out the skin tone, and promotes hair growth and leads to more blood circulation, and helps reduces the signs of aging. So you can only imagine how excited I am to test this out. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the ingredients in this serum tint, a lot of dimethicone, a lot of silicones, and denatured alcohol is really low down on the list. But if you have sensitive skin and you have a reaction to denatured alcohol, just be aware of that. I believe it's way down on the list, but dimethicone, phenyltrimethicone, 1818 dimethicone. I mean, there's a lot. Cyclopentasiloxane, yeah. But anyway, let's get this on the complexion. Now, I've already primed my complexion with my tried and true, the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. I figured with a serum tint that contains so much silicone, I'm just gonna go in with a nice light and easy primer. This retails for about $13.99 and you get 0.94 fluid ounces, not a whole ounce. The packaging is super simple and it comes in 16 shades. I picked up the shade Light Tan, which is 313. Now, this isn't a skin tint like the Maybelline, and it's not a serum foundation, it's a serum tint. What is going on here? So confusing. And the closest thing I could find in my collection that's similar to a serum tint is the Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint from Denona. You know I absolutely love this. So it'll be interesting to see if it's anywhere near it. I was playing around with it last night, and although they feel similar, I feel like this is a little bit thicker in consistency. Let's go ahead and apply it right through the center of my face. Now you can use your fingertips, a brush, a sponge, but for the last couple of days, I've been using my fingertips because I want something quick and easy to throw on. I've got a busy, long day ahead of me. I actually have an interview for a promotion at work. Yes, I know. I really want to look pulled together, a little more professional, and we're gonna have a simple, everyday, classic look. This has light to buildable coverage, so you're not gonna get full coverage. But so far, I think the shade is working out really nice. It's not too streaky, and it's supposed to provide hydration all day long. So if you have normal to dry skin like I do, you're probably really going to love it. First thing off the bat, it provides more coverage than I anticipated. Super lightweight. Oh, this is really pretty on the skin. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take my dampened beauty sponge and press it in. Look how glowy the skin is. Wow. This is gonna be perfect for those really simple everyday looks where you just want your skin to look even. And the benefits of this, it's supposed to be light to buildable coverage, instantly and visibly enhances your complexion, reduces dark spots after 4 to 6 weeks. Of course, it's infused with the skincare ingredients and it has an SPF of 15. So yeah, this is a really good shade for me. And it says it's buildable, so I'm just gonna put it right through the center. This is really, really pretty. Very skin-like, very glowy. Wow, this is nice. When I say interview today, we literally do it through our computer monitors. So kind of like Zoom. And I swear, it does not look good. I mean, nobody looks good in a Zoom meeting. I mean, the lighting's terrible. It's super dark. So I thought I would just, you know, have a nice classic makeup look. Nothing too severe. Just like put together everyday look. Now for concealer, I'm just gonna go in with my tried and true, my absolute favorite, the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. There is a trend here, serum. It's all about serum. And I'm just gonna put a tiny bit and right through there. Right where I have redness. It was really interesting to read up on ginger root. I had no idea ginger root was actually good for the complexion, especially for anti-aging benefits. I think that's amazing. Do you think they'll start putting gingerberry in all foundations now? Let me know down in the comments if you know of another foundation that contains ginger root. And I'm just gonna blend that in. Oh, this looks great with the Tower 28 concealer. Since I have a serum tint on my complexion, I'm just gonna go in with the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. Such an affordable bronzer. It's really smoothing on the complexion. Just wanna add a little bit more warmth back to the skin. You guys, it's literally 7 a.m. right now. I know, it's so early. I missed you, drugstore. I missed you. Let's keep it drugstore. That's all I can afford right now. But we're gonna go in with Essence, the blush, and this is gonna be in the shade Believing. I think this is the beautiful mauve shade. And we're just gonna tap a little bit in. Oops. And, oh, this is so pretty. Probably one of the best blushes ever. $3. And it just looks so pretty on the skin. It's a powder blush, and I think for a serum tint, you wanna have a little bit more powder on the complexion to set that serum tint, but I think it just looks very pretty. So let's assess the situation. The complexion looks really, really good. The serum tint feels super lightweight. It literally felt like I was putting on moisturizer, and surprisingly enough, it has more coverage than I anticipated. I did use one pump, and kind of went in where I have my most hyperpigmentation, but my skin is still peeking through. It doesn't feel super tacky like a normal serum tint. It feels really good, and it's supposed to be hydrating all day, 24-hour hydration. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then we'll go out in natural daylight to see what this looks like. Woo! And here we are with the final look. Now for eyes, I just did a very simple neutral eyeshadow look using the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 3 eyeshadow palette. I just recently featured this in my last video, and you guys, I've been obsessed with it. It is the perfect all matte neutral eyeshadow palette, and I just created a very simple look, only using these 2 shades, if you could believe it. And then for lips, I went ahead and lined it with the NYX lip pencil in the shade Nutmeg. Kind of disappointed it's not as creamy as I anticipated. It was just kind of dry and pulled against my lips. And then I just added a quick coat of the new e.l.f. lip oil in the shade Honey Talks. Is it Honey Talks? But I thought this would be a really good pulled together professional look for my interview. It's at 10 a.m., which is about 3 hours from now. I think this look is very pretty. It's very professional. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna log into work. We're gonna do some check-ins, and we're gonna see what this looks like in natural daylight. But what do you think, guys? Yeah, I'm just gonna go about my day, do some check-ins, and wish me luck for my interview. So it's been about 4 hours since I first applied the Revlon Illuminance Serum Tint. And I just finished up my interview. I think it really went well. And we just have to go from there. I mean, I think the interview went great, but you never know what they're looking for. You can always feel like you aced an interview, but then you don't get the job, and then you feel like you bombed an interview and you get the job. It's so strange. It's so strange. But hopefully I'll find out something next week, and I'll keep you posted on that. But so far, this is looking so, so good. Like I said, it felt like applying a moisturizer. Surprisingly, it has more coverage than I anticipated, but it looks so good, and it's so hydrating. It's kind of a cloudy day here in Tennessee, but still looks really good, and it's only 4 hours in, so I will do some more check-ins. I gotta get back to work. Okay. And here we are at the end of the day. I'm in my new space. This is 10 hours of wear time of the new Revlon Illuminance Serum Tint. And I've got some thoughts here. I know I look extremely dewy, borderline oily. That's because I've gone 10 hours without any touch-ups. Now, I did set it this morning at 7 a.m. with one of my all-time favorite drugstore loose powders. It is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Powder. This is a fantastic blurring powder. It just sets everything in place, but that was over 10 hours ago. So if you're like me and you just go throughout your day and you don't want to do any touch-ups, you will get kind of oily. Now, I do have normal to dry skin, and as you can see, these oils are coming out, but the blush stayed on like a champ, right? It is settling oh so slightly in my marionette lines, but you know what? For a drugstore serum tint, it's not bad. It really isn't. And I've been trying to think of what serum tint that it's close to. I'd say it's kind of close to the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint, but that has way more coverage in my opinion. But if you just want something that's super light, that's super easy and quick to put on, to even out your skin tone, to hydrate your complexion, especially now that it's getting cooler, this is actually a fantastic little serum tint. Now remember, it does come with a lot of dimethicone, and denatured alcohol is one of the ingredients. It's really far down on the list, but bear that in mind if you have a sensitivity to denatured alcohol. If you want longevity with this, I'm talking 12 hours, definitely use a good primer and make sure you set it. This is beautiful on the skin. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. And if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. I would love it if you'd be a part of our family. But for now, mwah, mahal kita, I love you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.